All right, Shalom. This is GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick lesson. As always, we'll give all praises, glory, and finality. Howard, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash. The honor to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Right? And the title of this video that the elect is going to, the elect is yearning for the new bodies, man. Which many times we might have made videos like this. It just shows that, us being in the middle of the Lord, we actually, man, we yawning, we really in need of those new bodies, man. These bodies that we have now are just breaking down over time, man. All right, when you look at the nature of society and how things are going now with the quality of food, the quality of air and water, all right, and what's given to the people today, all right, and what's going on in the medical, I don't even want to say that word, but the whole the system of health, you see that people are dying at an all-time high, man. You see people catching different strands of the big C word, all right? People are catching all type of different illnesses, and you see that the people's minds are gone, man, due to the quality of what they eat, the quality of the air they breathe, and things of that nature, man. And we need, so with that saying, by saying that, it just shows that we at the middle of the Lord, we need them bodies, man, ASAP, really bad, man, like yesterday. All right, because as time progresses, it's only going to get worse. All right, and you see the state that the animals are in. All right, the animals are beaching themselves. The fishes are beaching themselves. You see the nature of endangered species. And it's all under the rulership of who? The so-called white man is doing this. All right, now you got niggas out there want to give up for y'all always blaming the white man, but who else doing it? Who else got planes and boats and ships? They can travel and set up different refineries and all platforms and different shit like that. Who can do that? All right, who can go take over a whole continent? The so-called white man, and set up different excavations and pulling the resources of these places, and bringing them to nothing, man. Chopping down trees. All right, just destroying every damn thing, destroying people. All right. Go ahead.
If I could say, everybody know that too. All these nations know that, and that's why you got these different nations coming up against Babylon now. They tired of this shit, bro. And you should be too.
Right. And like I say, Elder Yashawama, a while back, about a couple of weeks ago, went into a video on that, man, on just the state of trees, what's beneficial of the trees and why they're here. And you see it when you go into these different concrete jungles, different cities like New York, all right, Chicago, all right, different cities, even down here in New Orleans, all where there's chaos at, ain't no fucking trees there, man.
That's right.
So niggas don't have a peace of mind. But we got a particular brother or two that stays off in the outskirts of New Orleans, and guess what? You go over there, you go by the brother house, like damn, I gotta, your mind can actually focus and think. Think and focus on certain things, man. But in the city, it's noise pollution. All right, it's actual pollution. It's niggas every goddamn well, bugged out Edomites. So your mind is constantly, it's a battle going on. What you about to say?
You can see the stars by the brothers in them house, man. You can't see the stars for real in the inner city.
Right.
All the smog and CO2 emissions and shit like that, they block out the stars. Hey, you remember we had trees over there by our pre-camp spot or whatever?
Right.
They were dead.
Right.
Barely clinging on to life, man. Why? Because of the vibration of this wicked-ass place.
Right. That's why it says in Isaiah, I believe the 13th chapter, it tell you that the fair trees and all these other trees are going to rejoice when the so-called white man get taken down, man.
That's right.
All right, the elect is going to rejoice. Ultimately, when we get those bodies, man, we in need of those bodies, man. You watch certain brothers have illnesses, different ailments, all right, different things plague the brothers' minds and stuff. We need to get them bodies, man. I'm talking about extremely bad, all right? So we're going to start off the lesson and get into some scriptures, man, and make out various points too as we go on. All right, go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, "For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and deliver them into the chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
Right, and ultimately we are those angels, man. That's been put in these chains of darkness, these bodies, these vile bodies, man.
Right.
That actually it hinder us from doing righteousness. Right, these bodies break down. These bodies are fatigued and tired, man. In a sense, there's no goddamn way you should be in your 20s and beat down. You know, I got so-called guys that I know, whether I played ball with them, grew up with them. And it's just due to the lifestyle they live. Jake look older than me. Jake look like he's fucking 70, man. All right, you know, but ultimately it's the bodies too. All right, it's the under the rulership we under, man. This damn devil. He's beating everybody. He's the hammer of the earth, man. He's beating everybody down, man. Okay, there's also it also goes into the disobedience of our people to the Heavenly Father. You know, and the Lord casting them different curses and plagues on us, man. All right, but we has been awoken, the elect. You know, we look for things in the heavens. All right, and one of the things is getting them spiritual powers, man. Getting that new body and being renewed, having a chance to actually be angelic. All right, we never experienced that before. I want to experience that, man. To be angelic, having the ability to not die, but yet you live forever, man. Having the ability to still eat, still and enjoy the what it is, enjoy a woman in all type of manners, the pleasures of a woman.
Yeah.
All right, to bring forth a child, and she has the ability to not die. Your child, everything is bringing forth life, man. I want to experience that. You haven't had the chance to experience and enjoy your kids and your family here, man. All right, because of the grinding of this devil just grinds the people down, man. And he's a top devil too. He knows this, man. If I take the trees away from these niggas, they're gonna bug out. All right. The different oxygen that the trees give, Esau takes that away. The different, just to go out and sit at the rocks. You know, we're not too far from the Pontchartrain River. Pontchartrain, what it is? Lake Pontchartrain. You going on the rocks, man. You might be with a brother or by yourself. Just the splashing of the water against the rocks bring peace to your mind,
right?
Man. All right.
Right.
It give you a chance to meditate and think on things, man. But if you take that away from people, what happens? People bug the hell out, man. I mean, that's what this fucking devil been giving our people. Guns, murder, sex, alcohol, drugs. And you see it. You don't have to go too far to see it either, man. But when you go on their side of the tracks, the train tracks, on their side of the river, them niggas got trees, man. They got waterfalls and lakes,
right.
Parks. All right. They got things that bring forth life. Even they fucking street names, man, are life driven, man.
God.
You go to somebody, and we were not too far from this shit too. You go to Esau's neighborhood, his streets are named after goddamn stones, different onyx stone avenue, street, huh?
One street that's close by me, Edenborn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like I said, when you look at this devil, man, when he come to Jake, he put demonic street names for us, man. All right? Calio, Malphumine, them demons, man.
Dolphin.
Yeah, you look into those different names, those are 9 demons of Muse. All right? Just look at it, man. Just go check that out. Check out the 9 demons of Muse. And most of them, they named Jake Streets out of this shit, man. They put a demonic vibration out here on our people, which what's the second one we're gonna get? Real quick. Yeah, and this is Wisdom of Solomon 9 and 14 and 15, which actually press you, man. This devil is all about pressing your mind. He's a mind freak, man. All right?
Because with the nature promote balance, harmony, peace.
Right. Peace, man. And like I said, we're away from a lot of people right now, per se. Especially our people. They don't know nothing about. They don't know this even exists right here. All right, but you can You don't hear too many cars passing. You hear the birds, right? Just the smell of grass, all right?
Shit, the Lake Pontchartrain, even that scent carry over here, man.
You know,
Soothing to you.
and we need, like I say, those bodies gonna bring peace to us too.
That's right.
Okay, the elect. Ultimately, the whole house of Israel, we're all gonna get those bodies. All right, we're gonna all have a chance to get those bodies, but right now the elect is, man. All right, which are the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
God, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9 and verse 14. It says, for the thoughts of mortal men are miserable.
Yeah, the thoughts of mortal men are miserable here in this society, man. In Babylon the Great, you got to deal with child support. You got to deal with taxes, bills, tickets. All right. You got to deal with a noisy ass, rude ass neighbor.
Niggas at your job.
Yeah, niggas at the job, cooning, pressing you, all in your pockets, trying to figure you out. It's what it says. It's what to a mortal man?
It says miserable.
It's miserable, man. It's miserable being here because you don't get to enjoy a goddamn thing. The food is fake. The air is polluted. The water is polluted. So you tell me where's peace? Where is there peace here? Only really for us, only type of peace that we have when we're engaging with a brother. That's right. The little moment we have to enjoy the brother before he had to depart and go back home, and I had to depart. That's the only time you have peace. Outside of that, it is chaos going on, man. It's hell. This is a form of hell, man, on the mind, body, and soul, man. So it says it's the mortal thoughts of a mortal man is miserable. Go ahead.
It says, and our devices are but uncertain.
Yeah, the devices are but uncertain. Go ahead.
For the corruptible body, press it down the soul.
And that's what it does. That's why we need those bodies, man. Because these corruptible bodies press it down the soul. Right? And the soul has to do with a lot of it's the intermeshing between the flesh and the spirit, man. All right? And the hell that we catch over here, it tampers with that, man. It disrupts the mind and the piece of vibration you're supposed to have. It presses on that, man. But ultimately, if it keeps going on, it kills you. This place, it kills you. America is nothing more than a spiritual hospice, man. This is where you go at the fucking die, man. Here in America, man.
A slow, painful death.
That's right. And you niggas, like I said, you supposed to be mad. You supposed to be yearning for those new bodies, man. All right?
Got a quick one for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, for he that is dead is freed from sin. Hey, and why? Why does it say that? Because you go back to your original state, that angelic state. All right? You back one with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And we yearn to have that, but also what is called extraterrestrial. Okay, that angelic to be able to come down, and like the brother went into, enjoy the pleasures of the earth. Okay, enjoy what the Lord created for us.
Yeah, the Lord created fresh water for us, man.
That's
herbs.
Right.
All right,
Stones.
herbs, man. Herbs, stones, different precious metals. All right, all these things are supposed to bring forth life to the body, man. Life to the earth. You can't enjoy that here. This man suppresses the different herbs and stones here, man.
Right.
All right, niggas don't know. Hey man, I ain't seen niggas get all warped and bugged out just seeing the avocado, man. All right, just seeing some greenery. All right, certain fruits, dragon fruit and different. It bugs, just the look of it bugs a nigga. And nigga don't know about it though, man. And he keeps that away from you niggas too, man, to suppress you. All right.
So much so that they want to look at you strange. You're eating a star fruit, or like you say, a passion fruit, a dragon fruit. Hey, that nigga's weird. They'll hit you with some shit like that.
Jake don't know, man.
You just don't know.
The average person in this society don't know. You only know what's been given to you. You haven't looked outside of this demonic ass Pandora's box, man. The men of the Lord we have.
That's right.
That's why we want what the Lord has for us in the heavens, man. All right, what the Lord has to bring forth for us in this near future. All right, go ahead.
It says, and the earthly tabernacle weighed down the mind that musted upon many things.
And the early tabernacle, these earthly bodies and the things here in society, it actually weigh you down, man. And ultimately it tells to kill you. Only time you are not weighed down when you're intertwined with this truth. You're in the know. Even when you're in the know, you still get pressed a little bit, man. You have to comfort yourself with the scriptures in order to get away. Sometimes you need to get away just from people. Sometimes I don't even want to be around these fucking bird brains out here, and that's an insult to birds, man. All right. You need peace. These bodies need peace, need rest. Why wouldn't you want that, man? We want rest. We want to be renewed in our bodies, man. We want to get those new bodies, and we're going to get them. All right, according to the scriptures, according to the promises of Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. Going back to Abraham. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say, "Surely oppression make a wise man mad," because we understand what's to come, and we yearning for those new bodies, man. We oppressed mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Yeah, the hardest part is the anticipation of it, man.
That's right. We know it's coming.
You know it's coming, just to wait. That's somewhat of the hard part. But we almost through it though, brothers. All right, just gotta wait some more. Wait.
You go down to 16.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, because give me Matthew 24 and 22.
Gotcha.
It tells you in Matthew why we need new bodies, man. This damn devil is on a tear out here, man. Killing, destroying, pillaging. All right. We ultimately need Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Right along with that. Go ahead.
Okay. It's the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 22. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
You see? Except those days be shortened. We need the days shortened even more from this damn devil, man.
That's right.
Getting out of these bodies, being changed. All right, we need the days shortened. Except those days be shortened. What else?
It says, there should no flesh be saved.
You hear that? No flesh. The flesh, the body that we live in, it wouldn't be saved because this devil he's a mad scientist. He's a vampire, man. He's on a mad killing spree, man. All right? Through the water. That's the way he tap into you. Through the water, the food, the air. All right, he poisons, he destroys that to destroy the people. So what that does, you have a downward spiral of life, man, going on. Even he's touching even the animals, man, the birds, the fishes, man. He's destroying everything. So except those days be shortened, go ahead.
There should no flesh be saved.
No flesh be saved. If we continue to let the devil continue on, man. All right. This is another reason why we need those bodies. Go ahead.
It says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
You hear that? It says, but except for the elect's sake, those days be shortened. And this is another reason why the elect is yearning for those bodies, because the change of those bodies is ultimately the kingdom. It means Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Yahweh allows his son to come back. We're gonna receive salvation. He's gonna put this devil in his proper place, man, which is in the bottom, destroying him, man, putting him in captivity, ruling over him, man. All right. Motherfuckers should be tired of making $1 out of 15 cents, man. As that nigga Juve say.
Hey,
all right.
And if I could say, he show you what he'll do if he continue to rule in these movies. You know, these futuristic ass movies. There's no plant life. You know, it's all robotic and
CGI and all that shit.
He's showing you what he'll do.
Yeah. Elysium, the movie Elysium shows you what this devil will do. This devil will leave your ass here, man. And you watch the movie Elysium, it was on Earth, it was no life going on, man. What was going on? It was total destruction of the planet Earth, of the people. The people was beaten down. All right, pulled every which way. Life itself, grass, vegetation, you name it, was gone. But those devils was living up in the heavens in the ship. They got the hell away from here, man. They brought forth some new technology to where if their bodies are harmed or old, they can give themselves more life, man. So this devil, he don't give a damn about nothing, man. That's why it's time for them to go. All right. You had some more?
Nah, that's it on it.
Yeah. Let's go with we can go. We can. Uh. Let's go with 1 John 3:2.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse 2. It says, "Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be."
You hear that? It says, "We are the sons of Yahweh," and we are, man. All right. Yahweh Shem Shai has given his truth ultimately to the elect, to his people. So that what makes us the sons of the power. Yashiala. Go ahead.
It says, "But we know that when he shall." Go ahead.
And the main part says it does not appear what we should be, because at this very second, we just seem like a bunch of jakes from various parts of the hood of New Orleans or whatever like that. We don't have no significant value. They don't value our lives. They don't value nothing we do, how we look. So we're cast off as nothing. So they don't appear what we should be. But it tells you. Go ahead.
It says, "But we know that when he shall appear,"
and that's Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai shall appear, go ahead.
"We shall be like him."
We shall be like him. And what's the scripture tell you that when he comes back, he said, "I should not meet you as a man."
That's right.
Meaning he coming back as angelic force. So we're gonna be like him. We're gonna be changed. And hold on deck 2, that 1 Corinthians 15. You know, the precept that with that. You know,
I got a little more.
Yeah, finish it out and jump to the first Corinthians.
It says, "And we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is."
Yeah, we're gonna see him as he is. We're gonna meet the man known as Yahweh Shai himself, man. You know, and the Apocalypse tell you that he's gonna have that multitude of the 144,000. He's gonna put crowns up on their heads. He's gonna give them power and dominion of the planet Earth over the people. We're gonna be fully unlocked. All right. We're gonna be tapped in one with the earth, one with our land again, man. With the earth again, with our power again, man. We're gonna know all things there is to know. How fire is weighed, how the air is measured and weighed, how the rotation of the sun, all right, the moon, the earth, how everything is how the elements are made. Because in order to be changed with spiritual powers, one has to know the elements. Because all that is the manipulation of elements, man.
Right.
They have spiritual powers, and we're gonna do that, man. That's how these bodies gonna be changed. All right, we're gonna go from looking feeble, all right, to looking like David, man, King David. We're gonna go from looking like David, like the scripture said, into being powerful like the Most High. Let me delete this, man.
Hey, if I could see
some wicked ass shit.
You know, they got. I encourage brothers to go see that Black Adam, man. I know you haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna really spoil it for you, but it showed that, when he had his angelic powers, he was all yoked up, real David-like,
That's how we gonna be, man.
But when he didn't,
bring that scripture out. Did you say it earlier about the low stature? We gonna get our stature again, man. God damn.
Yeah, they bugging out. No.
Yeah.
Let me bring that little statue up. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 54. It says, "Consider thou therefore also how that ye are less of stature than those that were before you."
Yeah, we are less stature than those of the ancient times, man.
That's right.
We have lost that. Going back into the curses, all right, that went up against Adam, man. Yeah. The transgressions that he did, man. The Lord took the days of man's life away and many other things. Even our stature. You got brothers that are short, all right. We're weaker. Everything is weak in this society. That's why starting with the apostles back then, they went. It shows you. They show illustrations or pictures of men used to carry 4 men used to carry a cluster of grapes. Now 1 man can go into the store and just get a bag of grapes and pick it up.
Get multiple clusters in his hand.
It show you how weak and vile this place is, man. It just it it just it's not all what it used to be because who's in power? This devil, man, this damn leash. It sucks up the resources and kills off everything that is to bring forth life, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 55, and so are they that come after you, less than ye.
Yeah, they're less people is, and you see it, man. People are more less than stature. They're weak. You look at a nigga today, man. Especially you look at a New Orleans nigga today. The nigga waist about a 10. He got a 10. His waist about a size 10.
God.
He's skinny, feeble, ribs showing, hair thin. All right, niggas fucked up, man. When I was coming up, niggas looked like they was grown ass men,
That's
like
right.
Mike Tyson age, man.
Beards and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And the men before them, my uncles and them, going back to the 80s, the 70s, 60s and shit. Men were more. It looked like men. The women looked like full size women.
That's right.
But now what Esau has done with hormones, all right, different splicing of the foods and shit. Now you got the women, they putting testosterone in the food, plurking and putting the women looking, they 10 years old, 12 years old, they're looking like 30, 35-year-old
That's
women.
right.
And you niggas are coming through estrogen, you niggas are coming more weak, man. And soy. That's from all that fucking eating tater chips all goddamn day, man. That's how you see a nigga, he gobbling down some tater chips in his damn mouth. Chiwis and shit. Full of soy. Niggas getting man breasts.
Y'all better say they growing breasts and don't even know it.
Don't care.
That's breasts on your chest, Jake.
Yeah, don't care, man. Nigga don't care, man. Love handles and shit. Niggas get stomachs. Niggas turn into a full-blown dyke, man. All right?
That's it on that.
Yeah. All right? But give me that first Corinthians 15, 56. You see it from these niggas, man. Yeah.
I start at 51. This 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 51. Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
You hear that? He said, I tell you a mystery, because this is the mystery to the world.
Okay.
All right? When we as the men of the Lord, we come and tell you a piece of the mystery of how we're going to be changed, how we're going to be made greater, back to the old way. The women, the men, and the children of the Israelites going to be changed back to the old state.
That's right.
The earth itself is going to go back to the old state. How the Most High once had it, it becomes a mystery to you. You shut it off. Oh, them niggas crazy, man. They say, boy, nigga talking about this old X-Men.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, Capcom shit. Well, you read the stories of the book, how they was operating, doing things back then. How did David kill all those people the way he did, man?
Samson,
do the things the very acts that he did.
Shit, yeah, how was shot?
That too.
You can't tell me that turning water into wine is not no, hey.
Moses splitting the Red Sea.
Come on, man.
What was that? All right.
But we the crazy ones,
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, verse 52, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump.
And then guess what? We in the moments, the last seconds of the time of the last trump being blown, man.
That's right.
All right. When all hell breaks loose, implementation of the mark of the beast, martial law, World War III, the last trump is going to be blown. And this is when things are going to really start happening. Like I said, about a week ago, I had a dream of World War III. I actually seen Russian fighter jets and Russian helicopters turning and wiping the whole fucking city block out, man. I was with brothers in the camp, and some crazy reason I never met these brothers before. I only spoke to them, via phone or video, or through a video. Those brothers from LA was with us, man. Mainly the head of the camp, the brother Barack, and there's a couple other brothers from the LA camp was with us, man. And while this destruction was going on, guess what we was doing? We was laughing, man. Niggas hollering around the street. And mainly the head brother from LA, he was making jokes. And then suddenly one of the brothers just, boom, he just shot off from the ground to the sky. And the brother from LA made another joke. He was like, oh, he gonna just what he said. You know, that lady got a little thing called sea walking. You know, he said something funny like that. Like, oh, he gonna just power up or do some shit. And he just shot off too, and everybody started to get powers, man.
Damn.
Our flesh, you know, you could feel the strength and the power coming from on high. All right, and we was A-OK when all that shit was going on too, man. When Russian jets was just flying through the city tearing up shit, we was A-OK. We were laughing about it, man, joking about the shit. And the Lord gave us the power to get through that shit, man. All right, but read it again.
It says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye.
That's how it's gonna happen too. In the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, like this. Go ahead.
It says, at the last trump.
That's right.
For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
And we shall be changed. What is that talking about? We're gonna be changed to having spiritual powers, man.
I'm about to tell you right here.
Go ahead.
Verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption.
These vile bodies gotta be changed into spiritual bodies, man.
That's right.
That's why I named the video that, man. The elect yearns, and get the word yawning. All right, yawns for the new bodies, man.
Because what? These flesh bodies, they're endowed with sin, which makes them corruptible.
That's right.
And once we get those new bodies, sin won't dwell, because the Lord said what? He gonna put his laws in our inward parts. So sin won't be able to dwell within our new bodies. So
right.
What? You're incorruptible at that point. Immortal. Let me get that word yearn.
That's what we're doing right now, man. That's why I said the captive exile hastens to be loose. We're hastening to be loose under the grip of this damn devil, man. This damn mad scientist, as I say, okay? Just doing all splice gene and shit, doing all type of things in the lab, making all type of making all type of chemicals and shit, casting it on people. I can't really say what I want to say.
I got you. This the word yearn in the online etymology. It says to strive, to be eager, desire, seek for, to beg.
Yeah, that's us, man. Get it in dictionary.com or Merriam-Webster.
Okay.
All right? That's us, man. That's what we're doing for those bodies. The scripture tell you even our spirits pray to the Most High for us, man, on top of what we do. Right? Even the animals want to get from under the grips of this damn devil, man.
The whole creation, what it say? Grown together.
Right.
I got you. It says to have an earnest or strong desire.
What?
An earnest or strong desire.
That's us, man. We have a strong desire for those new bodies, man.
To long for.
We long to get the hell up out of here, man. Long to be in power and rulership. And like I said, a lot of you jakes out there, you don't have a ruling class mentality, so you don't want to rule. You don't want to be on top. You don't want to sit on thrones and have crowns and call shots, man. All right, and a damn thing nobody can do about it. That's why I said we as a men, we trying to bring this back in style. Calling them Hamites in, hey, go give me some grapes, man. All right, that's what we want. We want to have. We want our brothers to be straight too, man. All right, go ahead.
Got a little more. This is verse 53 back in the 1 Corinthians 15. It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
And that's the last thing we have to conquer is death.
That's right.
All right. Which Yahushua, he conquered it, man. Over 2,000 years, he conquered death. So why, with him conquering death, what's gonna happen to the elect? We're gonna conquer it too, man. We're gonna be able to conquer death and not die, man. All right.
I went on 9.
Okay.
Verse 56, it says, the sting of debt
Yes.
is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. No, Salaki. Verse 55. O debt, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?
You hear that? That's the taunting of debt. We taunting. We're gonna be able to taunt debt in that time, because we're not gonna be able to die, man. All right. We're gonna live that full life, man. All right. And that's what we want. Okay. We can end it off with Philippians 3:20. Start about at 17 and come down to 20.
It's the book of Philippians, chapter 3, and verse 17. It says, brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Yahushua.
Right. Which we go into a lot of times. We go into the people that are the enemies of the cross of Yahushua, man. Right? That's not for the wanting of the kingdom of heaven, man. The wanting of all things that come with the kingdom, the benefits of the kingdom, man. And we get it on them. All right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 19, whose end is destruction, whose power is the belly.
Right.
And go ahead. It says, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
Right. When we go into that, man, we go into the people that mind earthly things. All right. Their mind is not on the kingdom of heaven or spiritual things, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 20, for our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior.
Right. It says what?
It says, for our conversation is in heaven.
Yeah, our conversation has to stay in heaven, man. That's in the heavens. On spiritual things, man. Because if you continue to allow your mind to be on earthly things, you're gonna be going back until we went early into the Wisdom of Solomon 9. You're gonna be pressed. You're gonna have those mortal thoughts. All right, you're gonna be bugged the hell out, man. Okay.
Let me grab that word, conversation.
Come. Oh boy.
One second. All right. It's the word conversation.
Strong's G 4175.
Politima. It says the administration of civil affairs or of commonwealth. It says I don't really have too much in there. Citizenship, conversation, just conversation. Pretty much.
So read it again. And hold on deck. Colossians 3 and 4.
Colossians 4.
It says, break it
out. Philippians chapter 3 and verse 20. It says, "For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua Mashiach."
Keep going. This is the point right here, man.
Who shall change our vile body?
You hear that? Yahushua is going to be the one who changes our vile bodies. Go ahead. Which is the bodies that we're in. These bodies that break down, fatigue, get tired, get sickly, all right, get worn down. Yahushua is going to be the one to change these vile bodies. Go ahead.
That it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself.
So how much more of these bodies? He's gonna change our bodies, man. He's gonna subdue. What it says? It says that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. We went into it earlier. He's not gonna meet you as a man. He's coming back with an angelic body. So we're gonna get the same. Rich, we're gonna get a piece of everything because he said we're gonna be heirs of the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
So how much more joint heirs, man?
Yeah.
Right? Let's gonna be a brothership, man. All right, partnership, brothership, you name it. So in the same thing of getting the kingdom, the same thing's gonna happen with our bodies. It's gonna be changed, which we want. We want to. We all for it, man. If it had to be right now, signing up, you can sign me up right now, man. You can sign this brother up right now. All right, we all for that. Go ahead. That's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, go to the Colossians. It's gonna say this about the same thing. Colossians 3 and 4. Let me see. I got that for you.
I got you.
Well, go to 1 and come down to 4.
Okay. It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Yahushua sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh.
And we've been on another type of level, lower level. We've been risen with him now through these scriptures, man. Having the same like mind as him through these scriptures. All right. So if it says that you be risen with him, go ahead.
It says,
think of the things up above, right?
Come.
Go ahead.
Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth,
which we've been going into the whole time.
That's right.
Because this place brings forth, it presses you, man. All right. This devil rules with an iron fist. Go ahead.
Verse 3. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in Yahweh. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall we also appear with him in glory.
Yeah, there you go, man. We're gonna be able to be changed. All right. You had anything? Anything you want to say?
Nah, that's it, man. If you're not, I'm gonna say this: if you're not seeking, these things that we brought out, man, and you got to do some reevaluating, because this is what it's about. But that's all I got.
Yeah, so with that, man, we're going to give all praises, glory, infinite honors once again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom. Which I'm going to say in about 30 minutes or so, we're going to do another video, man. We're going to put another video up for you, brother. So tune in. Shalom.
Shalom.